It's like Apple when they say, "Did you turn your phone on and off?" Yep.
This is the powering on a microphone.
Yes.
How you doing, Chosen?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
How you guys doing? Good. Yeah. Cool. Very cool.
I was saying, I think the last time I saw you, you said it was your first panel that you did.
Yes. Ever. First panel ever.
And you had a llama.
Yes, I had a little pet llama just because somebody really sweet gave it to me, and I still have it in my room.
So you still have the llama?
Yes, it's very safe.
So obviously you have the opportunity to come to these conventions and meet your incredible friends and fans.
Yes, I love you guys so much. Y'all are so sweet.
What is that like for you, getting to enjoy these conventions?
It's crazy. You know, like I was just at home like washing dishes, and then like, all right, so it's Friday, you're gonna come and meet all these awesome people. So it's such a cool thing because you guys are so sweet, and I see your comments all day because you are the best freaking fandom ever. But to see you guys in person and like to actually put names to faces and see all the edits and just kind of get to talk to you guys is so awesome. So thank y'all. I'm happy to see you guys.
And out of curiosity, when you come to these comic conventions, are you a fan of anything? Like, do you come to these comic conventions like, oh my God, there is so-and-so?
Yes. Okay, The Office, of course. Just met Stanley. Yes. Yes. So, very happy about that. I'm an anime fan, so Dragon Ball, well, I saw some guys from Dragon Ball. I see them every time I come. I haven't met anybody from Naruto or Death Note or anything like that, but yeah, I get my little Funko Pops every time I come. Have a little collection at home for sure. Yeah.
Have you ever had the opportunity to cosplay?
No. Oh, wait. Yes, once. It was San Diego Comic-Con last year, and we were doing a signing there, but we couldn't walk around like, regular, so we put on horrible cosplays. Like, I was like Spider-Man face with the Star Wars robe or something stupid, but it was fun though. It was really cool.
So you're a mashup.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was mashup. That's a better way to put it for sure.
Okay, so if you had the opportunity to do any cosplay, what would you pick?
I'd be SpongeBob. That's my favorite show ever. And as a kid, I always dressed up as SpongeBob. And yes, I would get the big old buckle shoes and a full body. Like you wouldn't even see my face. Like it would be so legit. And I'd get one of my friends to be Patrick. And I have a Squidward, Mr. Krabs, Miss Pearl, all of it.
Can you do the voice though? Like
no, I don't even look. I love this show so much. I'm not even gonna try and disrespect my show like that. I am a faithful mega fan viewer, and I'll leave that to the professionals for sure.
But I was gonna say, like, you look like a superhero. Like
Really?
I feel like I could see you in right? Like he could be in Miles.
Hey, yeah, right. Hey, look, Marvel's releasing all these shows and movies. Hit me up.
Yeah, right. Like it's on camera. Like, hi, call Chosen. Like
Look, we
he's
got to
available.
make it trending on Twitter, and then we'll get it done. But if you guys would like it, I'll definitely try to get in that for sure.
Because like they don't have a live action version of that, right? So
just the animated movie, which was phenomenal. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I love that movie.
All right, Chosen for Spider-Man.
Yes. 2020.
Trend.
2020.
So obviously we have to talk a little bit about it.
Yes, we do.
Which has been this like huge phenomenon. What was the casting process like?
It was actually the craziest casting process I've been through because normally, you audition again, then they bring you in and you meet people and then you audition again and you keep going and then you finally get the role. But this one was like a one audition. Like I just auditioned once and then it was like next week we're going to go shoot. I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." So it was really quick, and then I met the guys like 2 weeks after I got the job, and it was just fun summer. It's been like really like summer for the last 2 years because I met my best friends. We hang out all the time. We call each other every day. So it's just been fun. It's been so much fun. And I get to meet you guys. It's been a blast.
So you mentioned the other cast members. Are any of you like practical jokers? Like, do you pull pranks on anybody?
Yes. I think everybody's a practical joker in a different way. In the beginning, it was Jack. Jack was the first one. Jack was like the intense fire starter for us. And then once Jack got comfortable, Finn got really comfortable. And then they made a dual team. So to protect ourselves, me and Wyatt and Sophia had to become a team because they were just destroying us. And then Jeremy was in it for a little bit, and then he said, "Look, I'm not into this." So he kind of just referees, and he's off limits. So yeah.
And when you did get the role in the movie, did you watch the original? It was like a made-for-TV movie, or did you read the novel?
original and then the book itself. The book is funny. The book I started reading after shooting it because I kept getting asked, "Did you read it?" And I kept having to say no, and I felt bad. I did. I really did.
Book,
it's a really big book. So I started the Audible. I'm an avid Audible user, so Audible really helped me do that. Very much so.
So obviously,
Sponsor. This is a sponsored ad.
we're getting you a lot of gigs today, Chosen. Like,
no, right? I'm getting sponsored by Audible. I'm part of a Marvel universe. This is just a big day for me.
So obviously, like, you're part of this huge horror franchise. Are you a fan of horror films, or what's your favorite genre?
Well, I am a fan of horror. My favorite genre is probably like my favorite genre is either superhero or Leonardo DiCaprio, anything. So, but I am a big horror fan, but I have to watch something like, if I watch a horror movie, I have to watch Rick and Morty after it, or Family Guy, or SpongeBob, or something just to calm me down so I can dream about SpongeBob rather than, Carrie or something like that. Right. For sure.
Like, I feel like I had to watch a lot of SpongeBob after seeing it. Like, it was intense, right? Like, that was a crazy movie.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys liked it. It's kind of weird when you're in a horror movie, like, you like people to say, I hated it, in a good way. Like, no other genre would be like, oh my God, that movie just was horrifying. And you'd be like,
that was a rom-com.
Yeah, that's nice. Right.
Okay, so just really quick, you mentioned Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes.
Favorite DiCaprio movie?
Oh gosh, that's so hard question. Jesus, help me. It would probably be What's Eating Gilbert Grape, Inception, and what's that first movie he did with Robert De Niro? Boys Life. The Basketball Diary was good too, but like his first movie was with Robert De Niro, and Robert De Niro was just a horrible stepfather. It's like Boys Life or something. But it was good. All of them are good.
I love that you know his entire discography. This is amazing.
I bought his book. I really did. I was like, I want to be an actor too, so let me look at what he did.
Is he someone that inspired you to go into acting?
Yes, a lot. SpongeBob was my first inspiration as an actor. Because really, I'm being so serious. I watched the SpongeBob movie, and I memorized the whole thing. Like the whole song at the end, the rap, all that. So I was like, man, I can do the lines, so let me figure out how to become an actor, and then my mom's helped me out with the rest. So as soon as I get an episode of SpongeBob, I'll retire.
I legit thought that was your sister, but hi, Mom.
Hey,
sorry,
sister.
I don't mean.
Hey, sister.
She's beautiful.
Thank you.
Is that something you always wanted to do? Did you always want to be an actor?
Yes. Well, I started off in music, and acting was kind of like just the evolution of it as well. Just because I feel like they're the same, like they're very similar, except. Like, you make people feel something. You love an artist because they make you feel some type of way. So I'm like, as an actor, I'm just doing that without, having to sing and dance and, run across the stage.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Well, you mentioned your music, and I've watched so many of your videos, and your
thank
voice
you.
is beautiful.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Have you guys seen his music video?
Thank you.
This morning I was jamming out to your version of A-Team, and you're like on the beach, like playing your guitar.
Oh my gosh, I was so young. That was like one of my first covers. Yeah, well, I have a new cover coming out Monday, so stay on the gram. Put your notifications on.
Can you tell us what it is?
The song?
Yeah.
Can I tell them the song, Mom? Is that
Mom,
okay? It's
please,
Senorita.
Mom.
You know Senorita by Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. And I have an awesome guitarist and this girl who's phenomenal. And yeah, we did a cover. And I have new music coming out September. A lot of new music, videos, everything. So stay tuned for that.
Well, I'm excited. That's a good song, too.
I love that song. I heard that song, I think it was 1 a.m. I wasn't even supposed to be up. I was watching probably Rick and Morty again. And I heard the song, I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? I need this in my life.
And the video's good, too.
The video was fire.
They got good chemistry.
I know, I was like, oh my God, what is this?
So do you like to write your own music?
Yes. I think that's the best way to do it, You want to tell a story that's genuine to yourself. And of course, I love other phenomenal writers too, but so far it's just been me writing it in my room. My mom helps me out too. She'd be like, I think a girl would prefer to hear this than that. I'd be like, oh, you're right, Mom. Thank you. So
Thanks, Mom.
She's my ghostwriter, everybody.
Credit.
Yeah, but so it's just pretty much like at home, just making beats with my friends and writing music and putting it out. And that's what's so cool about now is that you really can do whatever you want, So if you have any dreams of doing anything, so much is so available today. to really just put it out and have fun with your friends. So
That's what it's all about.
It really is.
That's good advice for anything, really.
Right.
Okay, so you mentioned, and obviously we know we can't talk a lot about it too, but what is it like growing up to be the Old Spice man?
Oh my gosh. So he's the best guy ever. He is the best guy ever. Like really, genuinely, he is such a he has phenomenal character. He's a phenomenal actor. And the first time we met him, he had Old Spice gift bags for all of us. So if you hug me and you're like, oh, he smells good, that's because of him. He gave me Old Spice deodorant. He gave me body wash. He gave me these I wish I was wearing them. Dang it. He gave me socks with him as like a centaur. So half horse and then shirtless Isaiah. So I had to think, like, what is a good time to wear this? Because like I can't just wear that anywhere. You know, my friends would be like, Chosen, like, what's going on? So I'm waiting for the perfect moment to unveil them to the public.
Your next con.
Yeah,
You gotta
next
wear the
con,
centaur.
I'm just going to wear, like, some really high shorts and show off the socks and the legs for sure.
Oh, you got a couple woos.
I know.
They're like, yay! So I know, like, a lot of the other cast members were talking about, like, their dream actors to play their adult self. So was he somebody that, like, you were like, oh, that'd be so epically amazing?
Yes. So when I was going through it, that was always such a hard thing because everybody we never knew who it was going to be, but we all had more, like, straightforward answers for it. So when I found out it was Isaiah, I was like, oh, shoot, we actually look, out of everybody I had mentioned, he looked the most like me. And I was like, oh, this is perfect. Like, why didn't I think of him? Like, that's a problem, Chosen. I said, that's why I'm not the casting. I'm the actor. But I'm so excited for you guys to see what he did with the role. I think he was really true to the book. He practiced my mannerisms. Like, when I met him, he was doing just all these different things that I didn't even notice I did as an actor. And that was very impressive for me. So I feel like it's in good hands, honestly. I'm excited to watch it because there's scenes I'm not in. So I'm like, oh, wow, that's acting, you know, so.
So have you seen the entire movie yet?
No, I have not seen the whole movie.
Because I was going to ask if you thought it was as scary as the first
one. We're not allowed to see the movie.
Really?
No.
Got it.
No,
Got it.
We're not. But from the script and from being on set, I will say it is. You still get that sweetness, but the horror really came in on this one, like for sure. Like, yes, I'm excited. I really am.
I think we're all excited, right?
Did you guys like the trailer? Yes. Yeah? Okay, good. I'm glad. The old lady in the scene, she wasn't old. The seasoned lady in the scene was so good. Like, when we did the table read for the script, she was so good. Then to see it on screen, I was like, oh my God, I saw her do this at a table, you know? So, yeah, she did really good.
Well, one of the best things about the trailer, and like I feel this way about a lot of like movies now, they show so much, and like so you know what the entire movie is about, but for the first trailer with the seasoned actress, it gives you just a little bit, and it makes you like want to watch the whole thing.
One scene. She's that good. I'm a huge fan of her as well. So to meet her, she's such a sweetheart. She looks so tall on TV. Did any of y'all thought like she was really tall? She's not. Like I think she's shorter than me, and I'm not freaking huge. but yeah, she is a really sweet lady, and she's a great actress. Awesome. I love her.
So before we open this up to questions from the audience, what was your first memory of meeting Pennywise on set?
First memory, I'll never forget. It was probably a month into shooting. We had been shooting all of our fun, friendly, summertime, Will Smith, summertime scenes. Summertime. And we had the fridge scene, you know, where he comes out the fridge. So Eddie Jack had the first scene with him. And we were also excited because we couldn't see him. And, you know, as a kid, they tell you can't see something, so you really want to see it. And we've been waiting to see him. And he finally comes on the set, this really tall, you know, lanky, all full costume character. And he just starts, like, we don't even know what he sounds like. Like, he hadn't even talked to us yet. And he comes out with that whole Pennywise voice. And it was like, oh, shoot, it's on. Like, I was horrifying and excited at the same time. Because, you know, up until that point, you're like, well, nothing we've done is scary. And you're like, you're whispering, like, I thought this was a scary movie. You know? And then that day he comes in, you're like, okay, we're good. This is going to be good. So it was really exciting, really terrifying. And now it's, a year and a half later, and we're here for it, too, which is crazy.
It too, man. That's so exciting.
Yes. I've met some of you guys throughout my time doing Comic-Cons, and to see everybody get older is so, like, crazy, because, like, I realize I'm getting older, too, and you guys are getting older, and it's like, wow, time works, you know. Yeah. Crazy.
We're all growing up together.
Yeah, first Comic-Con, I was like, yeah, you know, I'm just so, you know, now I'm like, yeah, you know.
Now you're covering Senorita. Like,
right,
that's
now
crazy.
I'm covering Senorita, you know. So, yeah, it's been a good ride. I love you guys. You guys have made it so much fun.
Yay, you guys. Woohoo.
Clap for yourselves. There we go.
So if it's okay with you, taking some questions from the audience?
Awesome, let's do it.
I don't think we have a mic for the audience, but I guess just project as loud as you can. So who has a question?
Hi.
I love you, by the way.
I love you too. Just by the way.
So I found you through it, but then I started listening to your music, and I was curious, if you could collaborate with any music artist, who would it be?
Oh my, that's a great question.
Did you guys all hear the question? Okay.
If I could collaborate with any artist, can I do a male and a female? Because like I feel like, okay, for male, it would either be, I like Ed Sheeran a lot. I think Ed Sheeran or Bruno Mars or Chris Stapleton, for sure. I feel like they have phenomenal voice. Well, they just did a song together too, so. But yes, and for female, Billie Eilish is, you know, she's so freaking fire. She's so amazing. Billie Eilish or Cher. I would really like to, I wouldn't even really want to sing next to her. I would just write. I'd write and do ad-libs in the background. Yes, but I think that would be a really cool matchup. Yes.
I love Cher.
Yes, or Lady Gaga.
Ooh.
Oh
Lady
my
Gaga
gosh.
too.
Let me play piano for Lady Gaga, for real. Yes. Great question.
Very good question.
Hi.
So ironically enough, the second it comes out on my birthday.
Oh my gosh. So wait, okay, I have to get your Instagram so I can be like, and post it / happy birthday.
Aww,
Best gift ever. So I was just curious, like, what's been the best gift you've gotten for your birthday?
Best gift? The gift of life from my mother. Best gift I ever received for my birthday. Well, that's just my birthday. Wow. It would either be, I received a piano. Well, my mom got me a piano for my birthday. And I'd had my old piano my whole life. And I learned on it, practiced on it, trained on it. And it was more of a milestone, like, oh, now you're finally good enough. Now you're finally good enough to, you know, upgrade. And it was a good moment just because, you know, I practiced a lot on the other piano and it had a lot of sentimental value. And so to go to the next level was really a sweet gift. So, yeah, I say that.
Good.
My favorite scene to shoot with all the kids would be rock fight for sure. Because it was like the beginning. That was the fun stuff what I was talking about. And we were out there, and there were foam, and it was dodgeball. And I had just spent the whole other half of the day getting my face pushed into the meat. So I broke out, of course. And I was like, okay, I'm ready to get active because I've been like kicked today, like for fun. So then I was like, all right, let's play some dodgeball. And then it was so much fun. And we all missed. Because they're so light, we were trying to throw them and they would just fly other ways. And we were all just trying to say, who can actually hit somebody with like one of the foam? So it was a lot of fun. Oh, my bad. Scariest scene. I'm so sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Don't hate us.
I'm sorry. Scariest scene was the first time we shot in the sewers because they really built a sewer system. And like by the end, we knew it by like the back of our hand. But in the beginning, it was like, wow, like this is dark and it's water and it's flashlights, you know, creepy stuff, sounds. So yes, that was probably the scariest stuff in the sewers.
Go ahead, Amy.
Okay. If you could have played any character in it other than Mike, who would you play?
She asked if you can play any character in it other than Mike. Who would you play?
Other than Mike, I would have played, I feel like I would have had a lot of fun with Bill. Bill would have been fun. I like to do the stutter for sure. Or I think Pennywise, you know, just to do a different, I would do him totally different. Like that's the crazy part is when you have an idea, like if you were casted for Mike or any other character, your interpretation will be totally different. And that's the power of a book, is like you could do something and it'd be perfect. And my perfect could be perfect in a different way. But that would be pretty exciting to see if everybody switched roles. Like if I was Beverly, she was Mike.
I think you'd make a great Beverly.
Thank you. I feel like I could play Misunderstood. I could be a Misunderstood. Give me the swoosh, the Bieber cut. I'd be ready. Yeah. Yeah.
You can call him if you. I don't want to.
We just shot it. We just shot the next episode. I can't say anything else about it. But when we were together, we shot some new material. We're editing right now. We're going through post-production right now. Yes.
What's the best prank that has ever been done on the set of it?
Best prank. 2. First one was the first prank, and it was on me, unfortunately. We were all sleeping over at Wyatt's house, well, Wyatt's place in Toronto, and we were watching some movie. I don't remember what it was. It was a crazy movie, too. And I was tired. I was like, we said whoever falls asleep gets pranked. So I took it like a man. Like I was like, well, I did say this. So I fall asleep first. I didn't think I'd do it, but I was being weak. I fell asleep, wake up. Oh, I'm chilling. Freaking Nutella in my ear. Like Nutella, and it's deep. It's not like they just put it on my ear. They put it in my ear canal. You know, and I'm a singer, so I'm like, I need to be able to hear things. So I really was like, funny. And I really couldn't get it out. Oh my God, shoot. I run in his bathroom with my clothes still on, turn the shower on. Not funny, guys, not funny. This is too far, this is too far. I felt like Rick, like Rick and Morty. I felt like it was a Rick and Morty episode. Like, come on, Rick, it's not funny. And it was amazing afterwards. But I get out the shower, they're all busting laughing. And I was like, all right, good job.
Do you still like Nutella though?
I love Nutella.
Oh, well,
I don't
just
eat it
not
as
in your ear.
often. I don't eat it as, not on my ear, but I don't eat it as often as I used to. But because I was traumatized. But
Dramatic.
it's still good though, for sure. Ooh, that I've done.
Favorite prank that he's done. Okay.
Favorite prank that I've done. I gotta think about this. Gotta go in my catalog.
Oh, you have a catalog.
Right. Let me pull up my notes. Right. Let me get out my diary. Best prank. Oh, well, this was a group prank on Jack because Jack is normally the prankster, so we got him good. It was his birthday. Yes, it was his birthday. I know that sounds so bad. It was his birthday. Happy birthday, Jack. And he was coming to set, and we're like, we're gonna prank Jack so good. So we talked to Bill, Pennywise, and we say, would you mind hiding in his trailer closet with balloons? And he's like, yeah, of course, man. So Jack comes to set. Hey, what's up, Jack? Hey, we had a good night. Cool. Happy birthday. I love you. He's like, all right, go get dressed. Goes in there. Get dressed. And I think Finn was in the bathroom recording. And he's getting dressed, opens the closet to get his clothes out. Boom! Balloons flying out. Pennywise, screaming at him, doing the whole, the whole dance thing. Finn comes out the bathroom with the camera recording. And his reaction was satisfying because he was so scared. But then he does that whole Jack face like, all right, I'm proud of you. He taught us good. So that was probably the most exciting prank because it felt good to be, the Padawan and become,
There you go.
Master Jedi for sure.
By the way, I'm on my honeymoon.
Ooh, congratulations. Happy honeymoon.
Yes.
Where is he?
He's at David Yost.
He left you for David
We
Jones.
love the Blue Power Ranger.
He hates horror movies, and one of our bets was about 20 days before we got married this past Saturday, was I had to beat Gears of War 4
Oh.
in order to him see the new It that's coming out in September. He hates horror movies. So I beat it.
Congratulations.
That's awesome.
Good job.
My question is, how do you feel about being involved in such a movie that had the precursor was, Tim Reed,
Mm-hmm.
Ritter,
Right.
and Tim Curry? That's like an iconic cast.
Yes.
I remember that from my childhood. I was never wanted to get in a shower.
Right. If I stink, it's because of the movie. Listen, let me tell you. It was, honestly, when we were shooting, because when the image of Pennywise first came out, people had mixed feelings about it because they hadn't seen Bill do it, and rightfully so. I'm always nervous about a remake. Yes, very different, and I'm always nervous about a remake. And there's so many remakes coming out, so we were nervous in the sense of, oh, people may not like it. We're kids, so we're like, I hope people like it. Hopefully my friends like it. Not even people. Hope my friends think it's scary, because I'm going to go back to school later and they're going to be like, oh, man, that wasn't even scary, like, whatever. But once we became really good friends together, it didn't matter to us because we're like, no matter what happens, we made some of the best friends we'll ever have in life. So it was really just summer. So once we let that go, we really were able to just have fun and we can make fun of each other's acting. Like, if you guys could see the reels of the bad scenes when we were supposed to be sad, and when you're supposed to be sad and then your friend looks at you and then you start busting out laughing, that happens all the time on set. We're supposed to be crying, like, oh, and then someone says something under their breath and we're like... So it really just made it fun, no pressure, and I think that's what our characters were supposed to be, children. We're kids, having fun, not that serious, except we're finding a serious clown. So... yeah, we let that pressure go for sure. Yes.
So I'm a theater major, like
Awesome.
aspiring actress, right? And I'm just wondering if you have any advice for anybody like as young as us, like going into that business, like how many sacrifices you kind of have to make.
Well, first, you're not an aspiring actress. You're an actress. I think that's the first thing to get over is you're actor or actress, or you're whatever you choose to be the moment you choose to be it. Before you go to NBA, you're still a basketball player if you're practicing and you're putting your hopes and dreams into it. So first off is believe in yourself. It's no different. I think that's the best advice I could give. When I was doing plays at school or at church or anything like that, it's the same exact thing I'm doing on set, except the food was better. That's really, the camera might be a little bit better, but the acting, the skills that you develop at school or with your friends or skits you make at home, it's the same tools you're going to use when you go to set. And the only other advice is if you really love it, keep pushing, keep going for it, because for somebody, they'll book the first project they audition for, and then for somebody else, it'll take them 10 years. But look at them now, and that's their dream. So if you really love it, don't let it discourage you. Just keep pushing, and your time will come, and then make your own content. We have YouTube now, we have Instagram, we have all these different things where you can let your artism come out and not have to be on set. So, just keep killing it, and then hopefully we'll be in a movie together. If you're not too big for me, maybe I can be like your double or something.
Cool shirt.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hey, so my daughter,
Hi.
she wants to be a filmmaker when she's older.
Awesome.
And for the past year, she and her friends have been actually doing their take on it. They've been filming for a year with
What?
an all-female cast.
Oh my gosh.
They've been really excited about it, and so I'm trying to support her in what she wants to do. And I hear you talk so highly of your mom.
Yes.
So what did your mom do to support your dreams?
Well, first off, love, the love you give your kids, building up their self-esteem. And even when I say building up self-esteem, it doesn't always mean, that we're right. Like, she tells me I did a bad job often. But I'm glad, but the way she says it is still out of love. And so the fact that you're there supporting your kids, even when you don't say it, even if we don't appreciate it because we're like annoyed at something, we always remember in our heads like, dang, my mom or dad is driving me to practice. My mom or dad is taking me to Comic-Con. My mom and dad are doing this, that, and the third. So the best thing I really think is the love and the support, and then the fact of you just being there for every step of the way. As a parent, like, my mom doesn't know about the industry, and most people don't. But the fact that you're just knowing, hey, I have a mom that is there for me, no matter what, that gives me all the confidence I need to go out and then learn for myself. Because I know, hey, if the movie is bad, she's still my mom. It's not like she's gonna give, oh, your Rotten Tomato score was 20, I'm done. You can't come home. So I think the best thing you can give to your kid is to know, oh, I can always come home to someone who loves me. And then everything else is secondary. I have love. I have love at home, so everything else is okay.
That was
For
like the
sure.
sweetest answer I've ever heard. Thanks, Mom. Thanks to
Yeah,
all the moms.
clap it up for my mom. And you too. Congratulations. And I need to see this film. I really do. And I'm so impressed with the initiative. Like, that's boss. That's a boss move right there.
Is
That's
it called
great.
It? Like, so it's called It, but just with all females?
Look, that's That's next level. That's great. Hey, yo.
So one of our favorite things about cons is seeing the outfits that you wear.
Oh.
The best fashion.
I'm
So we want to know who your fashion icons are, what stores you like to shop.
okay. Fashion icon. Geez, Rihanna, of course. She can wear anything. Rihanna, I like a lot. Fashion icons, that's tough. In all honesty, I love women's clothing a lot, a lot. So I always like to look in the women's section and then find something that I could actually fit, or like take that concept and then find it in the men's section. I love stores-wise. What do I love? In all honesty, all my styling credit has to go to my mom and my sister, because I'll pick something out sometimes and they'll be like, Joseph, that's not it. That's not it. So I love Top Man. I love Forever 21. If you can't go to Forever 21 looking for something, you just gotta go, and then hopefully it finds you. Same thing with Urban Outfitters, But my go-to, like, Air Force Ones are always, you just gotta keep the creases out of them. Trying to.
You did a good job.
But yeah, I love suits. I used to wear suits to school. Like, really, I was serious. I'm like, I'm coming to get an education. I can't wear shorts and learn, So as I got older, I got more relaxed, for sure. But, yeah. I love the assignments. Well, I guess it's biased because I'm Mike. So I was kind of reading it for my character. I love the assignments his dad would give him, and then if he didn't have one, that meant he had a day off. And I think that was a part of the character that I really, really admired, because it informs so much of why Mike is who he is. He's such a caring and hardworking guy because he had that instilled into him as a kid. And so when he had those days off, his dad was like very stern, but without actually having to say I love you or I'm proud of you, those days off kind of were a symbol of that. And I think a lot of times it's not what people say to you, it's what they do. And so that was very big personification of that mentality of, I don't have to tell you, ooh, someone texted me. I don't have to tell you I love you, or I don't have to tell you I'm proud of you, but I can show you with my actions. And so that was really sweet for me.
How is it working with Andy? How is he as an actor, especially with a kid cast?
He's the best. I love him. Like, really, he's the man. He really is. He's the man because he doesn't have to make you feel like he's the man. He's the director, but you never feel like, oh, he's the director and I can't talk to him and whatever he says is, the law. He really asks you as an actor, hey, as a person, what do you think about this? Try it, just try it. He acts like he's shooting on an iPhone. And he's like, has unlimited storage. Yeah, just try it again. Just do something. He doesn't even give you directions sometimes. He just say, bigger, go, action. And that freedom and knowing that you don't have to be perfect, I think it goes back to the whole not having to be perfect and knowing his love. He loves us so much. He really loves us like we're his like brothers, his little brothers and sister one. But he's just an amazing guy. He's so sweet, so caring, so open, so artistic, so much passion for the projects. He really dives in the details. And that's something you guys don't always get to see. And even me as an actor, the stuff in post-production, the music, he's there for every part of it because he loves it so much. And it's so inspiring to fight. You're trying to fight for a guy who's really trying to fight for the movie. So,
Great. We have about 10 minutes left.
Okay. All right. I see you, and I'll come back to you.
I've learned that like through transition and doing something, you have moments of like aha. So like, what was your kind of like your oh moment, like your aha moment, like this is happening, like this is my life.
I would say it was real. It was real to me. When did it ever really get real? It's not even real now, honestly. Let me put this on Buzz.
We should call them.
Right. I know, right? Who's called? It became real to me when at the premiere, honestly, when we're on the bus and we're at the TCL theater. I'd seen so many things at the TCL theater. I don't know, for some reason I thought it wasn't going to come out. Because, you shoot it and months go by and you're like, okay, well, I shot a movie. And then you start seeing it on TV and you're like, Oh, that's the movie. Your friend's like, oh, that's the movie you were talking about 6 months ago? Oh, yeah, that is it. So I think when it was actually coming out and trailers were coming out about this time a year and a half ago or so, that's when it started to get real. And I said I'd come back to you. Oh, for sure. Shout out. Normally I have my guys with me. I miss them. I pretend like they're here. We say shout out Ben Perkins, and they say shout out Ben Perkins, shout out Ben Perkins. He was our acting coach. And for the first 2 weeks of getting there, that was the bonding. That was all the 80s reference. Like I have a binder full of 80s reference. And some of the stuff, I will say, some of the stuff was not real. I was like, no one was saying this. Some stuff, I asked my mom, I was like, did you ever say this in your life? She's like, no. I'm like, that's just Google telling us things now. But the practice, it was a lot of practice of not saying fire, Instagram, text me, call. Like, no one's texting you anything, Page me, hit me, stuff like that. Some of the takes we had to cut out because we said, oh, yeah, just email me, bro. Like, he's not emailing you anything. So that was a lot of fun. I felt like I was vintage. I felt vintage.
Do you have like a favorite 80s catchphrase?
80s catchphrase. Ooh, that's hard. Let me think. Let me get another question. I'll think about that. I have to really think about
take
that.
your time.
Thank you. Who have I missed? Thank you.
I just wanted to know, what was it like the first day back on set for
It was a family reunion. Really. Well, we always text, and we have group chats for days. But we have a group chat from like the first week of it that's in every day. But it was like a family reunion. You text all the time. You get 3 together. You get 4 together. But then they say, all right, all 7 of us are coming back. And we're like, yes, because we get to see Andy. We get to sleep over each other's houses again. We get to prank each other again. V-teams happen. Things like that we say we were going to do that we didn't get to do because we weren't all together. And it's really just like a brotherhood because those are my guys. I love them a lot. And we just get to talk about like other projects we've been shooting and how it's not the same. That's really the main thing. We come back, I'm doing this, that, and third, but it's not the same as what we had, Like really like we're in love or something. It's not the same. It'll never be the same. No one ever loved me the way, It's really like that. So it's just fun. Yes.
So on the theme of the 80s, what's your favorite 80s movie?
This is a hard question. Mom, what is my favorite 80s movie? I have to think about that. Jeez.
Are you into like Ghostbusters, Back to the Future?
Back to the Future,
E.T.?
of course. Back to the Future, Ghostbusters. I prefer Back to the Future over Ghostbusters for sure.
Okay.
Alien, what year did that come out? The first Alien? 79. So it's not really 80s, but Alien.
It's right there.
It's right on the cusp.
Adjacent.
It's right there. It's 80s adjacent.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so like Alien series, all that. So yes. And I keep missing you. Yes. Were you raising your hand? Okay.
Out of all your friends on set, who would you say you're closer to?
I can't. We're not friends anymore. We're just brothers. So, as a brother, you love them all, and then you can't stand them all at the same time. It's like, oh, you ate my food. Why would you do that? I'm really hungry. But then it's like, but I love you, buddy. It's like the Brady Bunch, like Marsha,
But if you had to put Nutella in someone's ear,
But if
who
I
would
had
it be?
to, I feel prank-wise, Jack, no, because that's my son now. Like, I love him. Like, he's my son's son. Like, really, like, I'm serious. Like, he's my son. I love him. I would do Jeremy because he doesn't get pranked often. So I feel like it's good to get a little prank in you every once in a while. You don't want to go soft. You got to stay ready.
We have time for one more question, and then we're going to take a big group photo.
Oh, this is hard.
Or how about 3 speed questions?
Okay, just be really quick, and I'll get it. So let's just wait. Who had it? Was that you? Okay, and we'll just work like that. There we go.
What kind of projects do you plan on being on
In the future, I just try to be in good movies. Well, movies or television, honestly, because this is a horror film. But as long as the script speaks to me, I'll be in any project that speaks to me, and I feel will have a message. So if that's Spider-Man, then whatever. Awesome.
So I was just curious, were you kind of disappointed that in it, all of your other, all the other losers, they all get multiple outfits? Like they all have different. And I feel
The
bad
beige?
because Mike just gets to wear like the white or tan T-shirt and jeans.
You know, I really was. In all honesty, I was like, man, I want more clothes. But that's Chosen speaking, you know. Mike isn't wearing Air Force Ones, I'm telling you. So, but I really became attached to that shirt. I really did. There's 3 different shirts I wore, and I really love each and every one of them. I was like, that's Monday, Tuesday beige. Never get confused with Wednesday and Thursday. Never. Never Friday. That's the other one. Yes. I love you too. I will possibly be doing a tour shows very soon, so I'll let you know, and I'll definitely have something in the South. Yes, for sure. And was there any other questions that I
Is there a
missed?
final question?
Yes. We shot it. We're editing it. We really are done editing, so now we're just waiting for the perfect opportunity. We have to, I have to call his people, we have to call my people, and we'll get it together. But it is coming very, very soon. I'm so sorry for the wait.
You want to take the question right behind? And then
Yes. Yes. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yeah. That comes out this
Yes.
weekend, right?
Yes, it came out, Friday? It did, today.
Today?
Yes, I do, and it's going to be a family event, and it has Brad Pitt in it, and it's going to be fantastic. I've already decided. I don't have to see it. It's really good. Yes.
So
Awesome.
before we take a big group photo, any final thoughts? Anywhere we can follow you on the social
Final
media?
thoughts? Okay. So make sure you like and subscribe. Right. So you can follow me on Instagram, Chosen Jacobs. Twitter, I'm Chosen Jacobs. Facebook, Chosen Jacobs. MySpace, do I have MySpace? I don't think I do. And on Spotify or Tidal or whatever streaming platform, it's just Chosen Jacobs. I try to keep it simple. And just look out for the new music coming out very soon.